Welcome to our channel. Today we how to configure Salesforce web to lead forms with contact roles step by step clearly. First, log into your Salesforce account. Navigate to the setup menu by clicking on the gear icon in the top right corner. In the quick find box, type web to lead and select web to lead from the drop-down. Ensure that web to lead is enabled by checking the corresponding box and clicking save if you make any changes. Next, find the Web to Lead section and click on Create Web to Lead Form. Select the fields you want to include in your web form, such as name. If you want to set up any predefined values, you can do that in the Default Values section. Once you're satisfied with the selected fields, click on the Generate button to create the HTML code for your form. Copy the generated HTML code to your clipboard. Now, navigate to the website where you want to add your Web to Lead form. Paste the copied HTML code into the appropriate location on your website's HTML. To handle contact roles effectively, return to Salesforce and create a new custom field for the lead object. In the quick find box, type Object Manager and select Lead from the list. Click on Fields and Relationships, then click the New button to create a new field. Choose the field type as Lookup Relationship and select Contact as the related object. Complete the remaining field settings, naming the field appropriately, and ensuring it is visible on page layouts. Save your changes and navigate back to the Web to Lead form settings. Edit your form's HTML to include the new custom field associated with contact roles. Make sure to test the form on your website by filling it out and submitting it to ensure it captures all the necessary information. Finally, check the Leads tab in Salesforce to confirm that all form submissions populate the leads with the correct contact roles. Congratulations, you have successfully configured Salesforce Web to Lead forms with contact roles. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Log out when you finish, especially on shared devices, to keep your account and payment information secure. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.